Today, this video is for the boys, that's right. Believe it or not, there are many interesting things about male cats that are unique to their sex. Even if you already know a lot about male cats, some of the facts we found might surprise you. So, without further ado, here are 12 surprising facts about male cats. They are more likely to be left-pawed. We all know that humans can be left or right-handed. But did you know that most cats also have a dominant paw? Now, obviously, cats can't write, and even if they could, they'd probably leave that work for the dogs. But cats can have a dominant paw when reaching for food, walking stairs, stepping over objects, and so on. It gets even more interesting. Scientists have discovered that paw preference differs by sex. Females usually prefer their right paws, and you guessed it, males tend to prefer their left paws. In fact, a study found that about 52% of male cats had left paw preference, and 16% showed no preference at all. This left only 30% of male cats with a right paw preference. On average, male cats live 1-2 years less than female cats. Now, if you have a male cat, this isn't a reason to panic. Remember, this is just an average, not a firm rule. Although the exact reason isn't totally clear, other factors play a much bigger role in determining a cat's life expectancy. One key factor is whether a cat is indoor or outdoor. According to WebMD, outdoor cats live an average of 2-5 years, while indoor cats typically live 10-15 years. And another major factor? Whether or not your cat is neutered, which leads us to our next fact. A study found that neutered male cats live 62% longer than unneutered males. And the reasons are clear. For one, a neutered male cat is completely excluded from the risk of testicular cancer. Neutered cats are also much less aggressive, which means they're less likely to get into fights. Fewer fights mean less chance of contracting deadly diseases like feline AIDS, feline leukemia, or feline distemper, which are often spread through bites or scratches. Needless to say, the less likely a cat is to catch a disease, the more likely they are to live longer. With one exception, most father cats show no interest in their newborn kittens. They usually leave all the love and affection to the mother. However, the Siamese breed seems to be an exception. Siamese males are said to be more likely to show affection toward their kittens than other breeds. There have been claims of Siamese males lying with and grooming their young. This shouldn't surprise anyone familiar with the breed. The Siamese is known for being extremely affectionate and craving constant attention. Many cat lovers are familiar with the distinct yowling of an unspayed female in heat. But unneutered male cats also have their own mating call. It's called caterwauling. They make this sound too. Signal to female cats that they're available, respond to female mating calls, and to warn other males about their presence and territory. Unneutered male cats are often called toms or tomcats. It's believed the nickname came from a popular book titled The Life and Adventures of a Cat, which tells the story of a promiscuous cat named Tom. Thanks to the popularity of the book, people began calling their male cats toms, and the name stuck. It's also believed this is where the term tomcatting, slang for promiscuous behavior, came from. In case you didn't know, the Maine Coon is the largest domesticated cat breed. A male Maine Coon can weigh up to 25 pounds and still be considered healthy. That's over twice the average cat weight. While regular domestic male cats average 11-15 pounds, male Maine Coons typically weigh 15-25 pounds and measure 19 to 40 inches long. One Maine Coon named Barraville even holds the Guinness World Record for the world's longest domestic cat at 3 feet and 11.2 inches. Orange tabby, or ginger cats, are far more likely to be male, about 80% are. That's because the gene responsible for orange fur is carried on the X chromosome. Females have 2 X chromosomes, so they need 2 copies of the gene to be orange. Males only need 1 copy, since they have just 1 X and 1 Y chromosome, making it much more common. This is the most disturbing fact on our list. If you're squeamish, feel free to skip ahead. While this behavior is rare in domestic cats, wild male cats have been known to kill kittens, including their own. Why? They might confuse kittens for prey due to their small size and movement. They may want to reduce competition in their territory. Or they want to mate with the female again, and by removing her current kittens, she becomes receptive sooner. This applies more to wild cats, but it's still worth mentioning. In the wild, male cats are more likely to live alone. They do this to avoid competing for food and mates. Domesticated males, on the other hand, tend to be more social, especially if neutered. Neutering removes mating urges, and regular feeding removes the need to compete for food. According to a report based on data from Nationwide Pet Insurance, FindCatNames.com, and the Cat Fanciers Association, the most popular male cat name in 2021 was Oliver. In fact, Oliver also took the #1 spot in 2020, which shows this name's popularity isn't just a trend, but a steady favorite among cat owners. The name Oliver has likely gained fame thanks to cultural references, like the Disney movie Oliver and Company, and of course the classic literary character Oliver Twist. Many owners find it charming, friendly, and perfectly fitting for an affectionate feline companion. Do you have a cat named Oliver or know someone who does? Tell us in the comments. Studies have shown that a male cat's temperament can actually shape their kitten's personalities even if the father and kittens never meet. For example, confident and bold males often sire kittens that grow up to be more curious, outgoing, and adventurous. Timid or shy males are more likely to have kittens that are reserved, cautious, and less eager to explore. This fascinating fact suggests that feline personality traits are not only shaped by the mother and environment, but are at least partly genetic, influenced directly by the father's temperament. Breeders often take this into account, especially when trying to raise kittens with friendly, people-oriented personalities. Do you notice any similarities between your cat's character and their parents? Share your stories in the comments. Which of these male cat facts did you find the most surprising? Let us know in the comments below. That's it for today, cat lovers. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.